All right, ladies, we are going to talk about a few things today. Amy and I are putting February calendar together. You'll have that shortly, I promise, before Saturday, which means tomorrow or Friday. Theme for February is love yourself, right? Yes, thanks.
Yay, I love it.
Yeah, I do really like that. It's easy to talk about too. Like, everybody needs to love themselves, so go on your Insta stories and talk about it. Team Cup, we're going to go over that. We're going to talk about our February book, and then we're going to talk about what will you work for. Always a fun topic. I like how Michelle's eyes just got really big. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so whether you are on a Team Cup or not, we are opening up to our entire downline. And if you hit Success Club in February, you're going to get a prize. And that prize we will talk about at the end. So, Amy, you want to talk about this part?
Yeah, so basically you just need to freaking hit Success Club. I mean, honestly, the biggest thing is, I mean, the Success Club points are huge to be able to kind of move ahead with Team Cup. And even, are you guys all on a Team Cup? Everybody in here? Yes? Okay, because I know some of our people have chosen not to do it, which is fine. But hitting Success Club regardless, so if you know people in our downline that are also not in Team Cup but wanting to participate in hitting Success Club, they can like be part of the prize as well, which we'll talk about later. But you get points for how many Success Club points you have. So if you hit Success Club 5, which I always say Success Club 6, because that's like the easiest way to do it, you can start to hit points. Like last year, we didn't even do that great, to be honest, and we got like a little cutting board, Beachbody cutting board. It was so cute, and like it's just fun. It's just a good way to like a good incentive to kind of work forward.
I use that thing every day.
You guys are rank advancing. You get more points for rank advancing, and registering for Summit. You guys all have them. No, Randy, you have not, right?
Britt, you haven't registered.
Britt, sorry, I was talking to Brandy earlier. Britt, you have not. So if you choose to, that helps with Success Club points and just with your morale. So I don't know, just something to think about.
I have a question.
I do too.
I don't know if you have an answer to this.
Me?
Or if anybody does. Anybody on this call.
What's that?
So if we register by February 29th, does it mean like February 1st to February 29th? Or if we've all just already registered?
I don't know the answer to that.
You know what I mean?
I bet we do. I bet we get them.
I would hope so, because I have.
I bet we do. I bet this is trying to encourage new people.
Cheryl's registered, I believe.
Right. Yep.
One of my new girls wants to buy her ticket before the price goes up, which would be before February 1st.
Which would be Friday.
Right.
Because I have a girl in the same boat.
So would that, I mean, I'm assuming that counts. Or does it not count because it's not?
I bet it does, because it says register for Summit by.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are just
bring that to anybody's attention who likes to search FAQs, Michelle.
I know. Michelle, every time I have a like serious question, she always knows the answers. I never know.
I try.
Cheryl and Michelle are my like FAQ queens.
Nice.
Okay. I'm not worried about limitations.
No, but one thing to consider, like to think about, because I've been like really kind of thinking about this just in my own business. On a national wake up call 2 weeks ago, like her business started with Team Cup. I'll be honest with you when I say I never really understood the value of Team Cup. It stresses me out for whatever reason, and it shouldn't, because it like last year was the first time I've ever participated where I've actually won a prize, and I was like, oh, okay. But it to me sometimes like things seem like one more thing, but really it doesn't need to be. It's like if you commit to 1 month of really starting fresh, which again I always talk about like I did my power hour consistently for 10 months and my business exploded. Now since then I've like struggled a little bit, but like if you can like commit to 30 days or 29 days, whatever February is, to Team Cup, your business will move forward. And so that's just something to kind of just be
Question.
mindful of.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, power hours. I'm new to this. Is that when you just like sit your ass down and like email people?
Sit your ass down and work.
Yeah, I mean,
Message people.
anyways.
Yeah. Have you gone through like with a video, like done a power hour along with either somebody, a real person?
Literally just talked to Michelle today for like.
I can send you some because I still 4 years in, like
Your automated message slid into my DMs yesterday, so.
But I periodically will sit and like play a YouTube power hour, like not everyone, but certain people's. And I'm like, whoa, even like 4 years in. And so like, I recommend it.
What do they do? Just like give you ideas of what to do?
Yeah. It's like the same stuff. Like you're inviting to your network. You're inviting people in to like join you. You're adding to your network. You're sending out birthday messages. You're inviting people to join you on your journey. You're building relationships. There's like a whole bunch, and everybody kind of does it a little bit differently, which that's what I've loved about being able to follow people. Because if you say you're going to do it on your own, even if you're super organized and type A like I am, you often won't, or not with the same like emphasis. But when you're following people, like, I don't know, it's really helpful. It just, because all that consistency over time is huge. Like the compound effect, if you haven't read The Compound Effect, that's a really good book to kind of learn how, like, over time things work. You can't do your power hour once a month. You have to do it every day. When I started, I did my bed 7 days a week, and now I do it like 5.
What are you using that like automates those messages?
Me.
Huh?
Me. I'm sending them.
Oh, so you did actually slide into my DMs.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear what you said earlier. Yeah, I was like, what did you talking about? I heard DM is all I heard. But yeah.
I was like, oh.
You're young and hip. I'm like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Michelle, see, like I didn't know Michelle, and she slid into my DMs, and I said yes. And
slid into my, that's like, oh my God, I was like, you're sliding into my DM.
Sounds a little creepy.
Well,
I know, because I don't know what it means. I know what it means.
DM is like direct messages. People will say PM.
No, I know what that means.
Okay.
I'm not 55. I'm 38.
Hey. So close.
You're not anywhere near 55 either.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, quit it.
No, you're not. You're like 23.
I'm 24.
I know how old you are.
But yeah, but Brittany, it's the same stuff over and over again, that even if you're not, like that whole idea, you've probably heard this, like go for no, even though you're new. Like I send out messages every single day, like not always on Saturdays and Sundays. However, I have been, because I have new goals for 2020, but it's like, you have to do the same consistent behavior over time if you want your business to grow. Like, honestly, this whole idea is about being kind.
I mean, it's a business. I mean, you have to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And tomorrow, Britt, the two of us can run through like a guided power hour, like what Amy is talking about. There's some really, really good ones that were recorded. And so we can I can just put on the YouTube video on one of our Zooms, and then we can just go through the power hour together.
You're talking the evening, right?
It's pretty much like the first 10 minutes, you're like add to your network. So you're like looking for people to connect with. Like for the next 10 minutes, send out like comment and like on people's posts on Instagram. It's all about like starting to build those connections and build those relationships is all what the power hour is about. And then inviting. So you have your list. So just come up with like a great script that you can send to people. And then it's building your network and building those connections and becoming like, getting people, getting eyes on your stuff, on your page again. Not again, but like,
I was gonna say, there's like 350 people that watch my stories again. I'm just joking. I'm not being conceited.
You're gonna have to put some posts up on your actual page, not just your stories.
You don't like
Just
me walking my
teach us
dog?
what the heck you're doing.
Imagine what will happen if you actually start putting shit up on your page.
Then I'll lose followers.
All right.
We did a power hour last week, if you guys saw the recording of that.
Oh,
Or there's the slides I posted also. If you don't want to use like an actual YouTube video and you just want to set a timer yourself, the slides have examples and everything on them too. And they're from, what's her name? That woman who's running that whole,
Anita?
no, she's not her. What's her name? The one who's Jamie Shepard?
Imagine page? Or is it in Dream?
Yes, they're in there. Or I can send them to you also. Or I'll repost them. They're somewhere.
All right.
But they
We'll
were
do
good.
that tomorrow. And we'll throw up something in team in the messenger that we're gonna start. So
Yeah, do that so people can jump in if they want. I might, depending on what time you guys do it.
Are you gonna do anything about all that laundry in your laundry room?
Yeah.
What's all this? What is this?
Oh, that's funny. All right. So, prizes from Beachbody for Team Cup. So, if you hit Success Club during February, you're getting a tank or a t-shirt, whichever one you pick. If all of us hit Success Club 5 during the Team Cup, we earn a gym bag. Can I just tell you how like nice their stuff is? Like they are the
Yes.
best bags I have ever had. I have 2 backpacks and a bag similar to that one, and it's such good quality.
Did you get your white
Sorry
one?
about that.
I have not gotten my suitcase yet. I'm really upset about this.
You should be. Well, it should come. It's awesome. So nice.
Yeah, I want my suitcase.
My cat turned off the washer, so I had to run it twice. Don't get a touchscreen washer. It's terrible.
That's funny.
So that's what she's talking about. She's like, "Are you gonna do something about it?" I'm like, "Yeah, because your fucking cat turned it off."
You could potentially earn a bar, like a real
Michelle.
pretty rose gold bar.
Michelle wants the bar.
I do not want the bar.
I thought you did.
No. Is it collapsible? That thing looks enormous. How in the hell are they shipping that?
It probably, I don't know.
I only want the bar if it's like within what I want.
And then you could be the Team Cup champion and go to LA, which would be amazing. That has the most points. But we're gonna share this so you guys, if you want to print it out, fill it out, feel free to share or just like type them out, whatever you want to do. And feel free to share in our team thread because they're cute and fun. But like, what are your goals for Team Cup? What are you going to do to celebrate? That's always an awesome one. What PD are you committing to? Which brings us to our February book that we're going to read as a team is The Slight Edge, because we think it is absolutely perfect for this. Amy was talking about the compound effect. The Slight Edge is along the same lines of doing just a little bit more consistently and getting ahead that way. Not a huge amount of work. It's just that little tiny bit more that pushes you past that, like, pushes you 1% past everybody else. So plan on getting The Slight Edge for February. We want you to write out your goals and post them if you have not already done that. I'm sure you guys have for the year since we did all that fun stuff. And then this is a fun thing to print out, and we're going to challenge you guys to do it. Amy, you want to talk about that?
Yeah. I invite so many people per day and I hear no so many more times than I hear yes. And like when I first started my business, I would get super upset about it. And now it's like Oh, really? You said no? So I'm going to invite that many more people. But honestly, like go for 100 no's. I mean, like if the thing is that you're wanting to at least invite 100 people. Maybe 100 people say no to you, but in reality, 100 people are not going to say no to you. So it's really good. Like the more that you ask to join you on this challenge and this journey, the more people are going to continue to say yes. It's like it's not just like a numbers game, but it is definitely how many people you are talking to, building relationships, being consistent,
Mm-hmm.
posting your journey. I mean, it's all super important.
Yeah. Because you figure if you're inviting that many people and that many people are saying no, somebody's going to come along in there and say yes.
I think they say like on average, 10 no's equal 1 yes. Like New Year's
Average,
Day, I
yeah.
sent out over 100 invites. I had like 4 people signed up. Then I was like, ah! But since then, I like have continued to invite and I continue to add people on. And it's like you can't just like send out 100 no's, be upset with the results, or even happy with the results and stop. You have to keep going. Every day you have to go.
Yep.
If you want to build a business, I mean, that's like where you have to decide like where your internal goals on what you like want to do. But it can be done if you want to do it.
But I want you guys to think of a number that you can do consistently. Like Amy said, she sent out 100 invites. I don't send out 100 invites a day because I cannot be consistent with 100 invites a day. It's impossible. At least for me. I know there's plenty of people who do it, but I set numbers for myself that align to where I want to be, but they can also stick to. So I'm not like, oh man, I didn't do 50 invites today. I'm going to be all down on myself, you know? You got to pick something that you can stick to, and that if you say you miss a day or you don't get them all done, you can come back on Saturday and make them up if that's how you, at least that's what I do. I'm like, all right, I didn't get in 2 today. Saturday, I'm going to do 2 more, or tomorrow I'm going to make those 2 up. So I hit them for the week. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Figure it out however you want to do it.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Just don't pick a number that is so outrageous that you can't consistently do, because it's that consistency that's going to push you forward, not 100 invites randomly and another 100 in another week or 2, or you know.
And mine was because I was on vacation, so I was trying to like set myself up, and I took some days off because like you also can't do this every day all the time. You have to take breaks.
Right. And that's another thing, like pick a number of days you can work. For me, weekends don't work anymore. I worked them when I started, but
Me too.
I work Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday I'll return messages, I'll post, I'll answer, you know what I mean? But I don't do a full power hour by any means. And you need that break. You need that like downtime and away time. So, and as far as like connecting with people, again, pick numbers you can stick to. If you're going to add 5 people, that's fine. Like stick to that number. Or if you're going to love on people for 10 minutes, love on people while you go pee. You know, like something you can stick to consistently. Okay. What else? Prize. All right. So we want to hear from you guys. Like, we didn't want to just come up with something that we would like. We want to know what you guys would like. Like, what is something you would work for?
Like so 1 month, a few months ago, Tara did this thing where it was like everybody that hit Success Club gets this water bottle. It's like not a big deal. However, I worked my ass off for that water bottle. And we all did. It was like, oh my God, how many, like ringing bells and stuff for this water bottle. Like what would inspire you guys to hit Success Club? We don't really care if you hit Success Club. Like, but at the same time we do, because once you start hitting things like Success Club, you start to feel that value of like, oh my God, I did it. And then hopefully it will inspire you to kind of keep going. Like that's what we did, you know? And so we just want to know like, what is something that you guys can think of that you would like work for that we could help you like accomplish that initial goal? Kind of where we're at. They fell asleep.
So I love jewelry. I have this little feather. It's so simple. It's nothing expensive. It's a tiny little like bronze feather that Tara gave me one year. I love this thing. I wear it all the time. I don't take it off. But like little inspirational jewelry that's not worth anything. I love the water bottles. I love What else? Y'all have to tell us.
Headbands. I mean,
iPads.
Mac.
Joke. I
No, but
wish.
to your point, Sarah, I love the little like personalized, like those My Intent bracelets.
Yes.
Remember those from Mel Robbins last year?
Mhm.
I loved that My Intent bracelet. But I do love these little, like, it's like strong as fuck and
Right.
yeah. And like you said, like it's nothing, it's like a piece of metal on a string. Like, but I wear it every single day
Yeah.
because like you look at it and you're like, I am strong as fuck. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
we could put a poll.
Yeah.
Sarah and I will talk about a poll. Since we've got one idea, which is a good idea. Michelle and I like those too. Like Tara did a thing for us. I don't know who got this, but it was like this rubbery red bracelet, which I think probably cost like 25 cents. I have worn it since November every day. But I think I would like to do more for you than the 25-cent one. I mean, because I want it, like, we want it to be different. However, it's like, but it inspires me. It makes me want to, like, because I don't look at it as like a freaking bracelet. I don't look at it as money. I look at it as like, I'm building a
Like a
business
jelly
because I
bracelet.
want to live a better life. I want to have more financial freedom, like all that stuff. You know, it's something that's going to like, it's not just about the gift. It's about what that gift is giving you because it's jump starting you on your business again. You know, I mean, even Sarah and I as like leaders on our team, I mean, we jumpstart each other because there's months where I'm like, oh my God, I can't even do it. And you go through that whole like self-sabotaging, like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I don't know if I'm strong enough. And like, it takes like a team in the community to be like, yes, you are, like, get your head out of your ass. And then you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. I just needed to go through that quickly. You know, we just want you guys to not necessarily go through that as quickly as we do. You know, but just to know, like, you have to work for something. At least for us, it helps. It's helpful.
And I think as far as like jump starting yourself, like we all go through, oh, I can't do this. Seriously, making a routine of reading your vision every morning, like when you wake up, is a huge, huge thing. Just that like visual reminder, or taking a look at your dream board in the morning, like, oh yeah, that's why I'm doing this. This is what I want. I can do this, you know, like just kicking your own ass.
I have mine on my phone now. I don't know if you told me to do that. That has been helpful. Every
I put
time
mine
I
on my
unlock my
phone, too.
phone, I'm like, get your head out of your ass, Amy. Like, today's not a day to like stop.
Right.
Every day, multiple times, because I'm always on my phone. But, yeah,
Do you guys have questions for us about any of this?
Mm-mm.
Thoughts?
I love it.
yeah, you guys are amazing.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
Your lighting is amazing.
I know. $9 light bulbs. Girl, I can send you the link. Well, I
Please
can't.
do.
I bought them from Home Depot, but I could help you. I know. I would agree. I think I'm like, wow, I look like Now to City today. Wow, it's my light bulbs. Who knew?
I want you to send me the link to these glasses because I can't.
Oh,
find
the Rainbow Optics? Yeah.
yeah.
Go to
Okay,
Facebook and type in
just
Rainbow
post those in the
Optics.
team page. We'll start like a little like,
Help me.
what's what?
Help me with your products, please.
Move your business forward.
By selling Rainbow Optics instead of Beachbody. I'm in.
You'd be like an influencer for Rainbow Optics.
And Diva Cup. I know. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you do love that thing.
I know. I just shared about it today.
Oh, and we wanted to bring up that Florida was amazing, and
Florida was amazing.
we're already debating, or I shouldn't say debating, but
Oh, no, we're
it's
going.
been in the talk of going to Charleston or something next year.
Ooh.
So keep that in your minds because it was really, really nice. Like some is
Yeah.
great and
I'm
some
all
is really
in.
informative.
It was awesome.
But this was like, oh, I can just hang out and like do what I want with these friends rather than rush.
No. Yeah.
Even though I felt like I did rush, but it was all fun things.
And once we go to Summit and we rush, we can like have our group to do that with. Where it's not normally like you go to Summit and you're like, oh my God. Where it's like you already have built relationships. It's fun. I don't know. I'm excited for Summit this year. Well, I'm excited every year, but yeah. This trip was like a pre-Summit like extravaganza. It's pretty awesome.
It was good.
It turned out really well.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, ladies. You're amazing. Love you all.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
We'll post these things. We'll do a poll.
Okay.
Talk to you guys soon.
Peace
All right.
out.
Cool.
Good night.